This is the experience you get with a $5 robot vacuum from Five Below. When I got the vacuum, unboxing it, I realized how small it really was. Here it is compared to my Ecovacs Dbot T8 Plus, which is my main robot vacuum that I've been using for a couple weeks now. Inside the box, we get the robot vacuum itself and a micro USB cable. We also get this kind of cleaning tool. And yes, this is a robot vacuum that takes the same charger as phones from over a decade ago. I can't expect much more though, as it's only $5. I put it on my basement carpet and started it, and it just started going in circles while trying to move. For whatever reason, it doesn't work on carpet. This is the only robot vacuum I've ever encountered that doesn't work on carpets at all. But putting it on my tile bathroom floor, it started to roam around aimlessly as it lacks any navigation system, picking up very little dirt while it did that, and some cat litter from my cat's litter box, of course. This vacuum's inability to function on a carpet is a big drawback, but let's test it in my bedroom with hardwood floors. There was a few times where it just got stuck randomly and I had to manually move it and fix it, but I think the worst part was when it barely picked up anything. I did a test to see how many pieces of shredded paper it could pick up, and it got about 3. The suction on this vacuum is useless, and I would not recommend buying this if you want an actual robot vacuum that functions. The object avoidance was definitely sensitive, as it would just back up every time it hit anything at all. But my question is how it manages to do that, since the bumpers on the side are solid state and don't actually press in like every other robot vacuum. It also has LED lights on the back for some reason, although they aren't that bright as expected. I'm surprised they really have any LED lights, and I have no idea why they have these lights as they serve no purpose. Maybe the lights help find it whenever it starts getting stuck randomly. Although with how loud the noises it makes are, you'll know where it is at all times. This vacuum is much louder than my Ecovacs vacuum, but it has much less suction than any other robot vacuum I've ever had. It also has no brush roll, it just has a suction flap, and that's about it. Also, while the vacuum is turned on, sometimes dirt will fall out of the dust bin, and it will end up back on the floor where it started. I really don't understand why this product exists, or who is buying this, and how this company is making profit off of these things. But if you really can't stand vacuuming, maybe you can use this vacuum in some way if you keep on running it over and over again. Next, let's try to service and disassemble this thing. I first start off by trying to take out the visible screws, but they're recessed into the plastic, so I was unable to do that. I then removed the large wheel at the top middle of the vacuum with success, and there is some sort of a motor inside of it. I was able to remove the 2 side brushes, and even the side wheels are removable and easily serviceable. The only screw bit I used inside of this was a basic Phillips 0 bit, which is commonly found, so this is pretty easy to service. If I was to take a guess though, everything on the motherboard would probably be soldered on. That includes the battery, and the buttons, and whatever else this thing has inside of it. And that's pretty unfortunate because this thing is going to wear out eventually, but also I highly doubt that there will be replacement parts available for this, and I don't know where I would even find replacement parts for this. So if you want to clean it, you can do that, but if you have some broken parts, that might become an issue. But then again, this is $5, so shipping the parts might be more expensive than buying a whole new vacuum. Many of these things are probably going to end up in the garbage at some time, and I don't blame people for throwing these out because they're not the most useful vacuums. With all that said, I don't recommend buying this thing unless you're some sort of a tech enthusiast that really wants to just check this out. So, thanks for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you enjoyed the video, a like would be appreciated. If you want to see more content like this, you can subscribe, and goodbye.